Hi, I'm Jamie Andreessen, a work-at-home mom passionate about helping entrepreneurs like you build a thriving laser business. Whether you're just starting out, looking to grow, or ready to scale your business, this podcast is for you. We'll dive deep into the world of lasers and other machine crafting equipment, cover topics like business strategies, mindset shifts, customer experience, and creative inspiration. I'll share my own experience navigating business with young kids, building a successful shop. Get ready to learn, grow, and have some fun. Welcome to Party with a Laser. Hello, and welcome to episode number 5 of Party with a Laser. Today, we are going to be talking about goals. Now, many of you guys have probably already heard of this, but we're going to start with making your goals SMART. That is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Now, first off, to make it specific, you want to clearly define what you want to achieve. You want to avoid vague goals like get in shape. Instead, we want to aim for something like run a 5K in under 30 minutes. We want to make this goal very, very specific. Second is we want to make it measurable. It has to be something that you're able to track. Next is achievable. Now, I'm going to go a little bit off on this one, on the achievable part, and I want you to push yourself on this goal. I want it to be something that is a little bit, it kind of makes you itch a little bit thinking about like, okay, do I actually think that's achievable? Because I found that if I make it very achievable, like it's something that I know I can do, then it's too easy. And I might not even do it because I think it's too easy. And then relevant. Make sure that this goal is relevant to your everyday life. Make sure it aligns with what you want in your life. And then time bound. The last one is time. You need to set a deadline for your goal, and this creates a sense of urgency to help you stay on track. Next, after you have your goals, I want you to write it down. Put it somewhere that you're going to see every day, either on a journal or I love writing my goals down on my wall in my bedroom. That way it's something that I can see every day and making sure that I stay on track. Next, what I want you to do is I want you to break these large goals down into smaller steps. So, one of my favorite things is to do before I even start to set my goals, I like to cast a 7-year vision. I choose 7 years just because the number to me feels further enough out in the future that I can actually achieve a lot. However, it's close enough that I think I actually have to have it sometime. One of my favorite quotes is from Bill Gates, and it's often described as Gates' Law. It says, "You are going to get less done in 1 year than you think, but more than what you think is possible in 5 years." After I cast my vision, then it's time to start my goals for the year. I usually make them 1 year at a time, and then I will break them down into quarterly and monthly checkpoints. I like the little checkpoints just to make sure I'm staying on track. I'll do quarterly and monthly. So the monthly are like little bite-sized pieces, something that I can break down. These are something that are usually task-oriented versus overall goal. Sometimes the larger goals can feel really overwhelming, but by breaking them down to smaller, more manageable monthly tasks, they're much easier to do. And then focus on one goal at a time. Sometimes it's way too easy to try to set tons and tons of goals, and I've been very guilty of this in the past. But now I try to just focus on 1 or 2 goals at a time, and then I try to only do 1 or 2 goals in each area of my life. And then I'm going to also prioritize what goals I want to focus on. Another really important tip I found is visualizing your success. Imagine yourself achieving this goal. This can sometimes help you stay motivated and build confidence. I will create a vision board or utilize other techniques such as photos or images or just anything to try to visualize the success. Next, find a support system. Share your goals with your family or your friends or a mentor. I have a best friend that I will always text my goals to and be like, hey, these are my goals I have for the year. These are my ones I'm working on for the month. And we'll try to keep each other accountable for our monthly goals. Next is you're going to track your progress. Make sure that you are tracking how you're coming along on your goals. And there's a couple of ways that you can do this. You can either write it down on a calendar, just make notes of it. A couple of years ago, we were actually taking a vacation to Hawaii. So I made my vision board with my goals on it all Hawaii tropical theme. For example, one of my goals, I cut out the shape of a pineapple and I added little different shapes to the pineapple. I would color in the pineapple every time I completed a section of the goal. And the goal was to have the pineapple completely filled in by the time we went to Hawaii, which was exactly 1 year after we set the goal. And then I had a pineapple, a palm tree. I think I had some water and waves that every time I would complete a part of the goal, I would just color in a little section of it. So that was a really cool way to track the goals. Other ways I'll do is sometimes I'll just write them in my journal or my calendar, my planner. Right now I have a sheet on my desk that I just kind of track it down for my monthly goals. But staying on track of it really helps it, and it'll allow you to adjust your goals if you need to, if you're seeing that you're not staying on track. And then celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. It's really amazing that you're completing these. Next is to be flexible and to adapt. Life can throw curveballs, so be prepared to adjust your goals or your approach as you need to, and don't be afraid to revise your goals if they're no longer serving you. Stay positive. Achieving goals can take time and effort. Staying positive and don't giving up on yourself is really important. Learn from your setbacks and keep moving forward. And lastly, reward yourself. Celebrate all your accomplishments, both big and small. This can help reinforce positive behavior and keep you motivated. And treat yourself to something you enjoy when you reach a milestone. These are just a couple of the tips that I use for achieving my goals. Thank you so much for being with us today for episode number 5, A Party with a Laser. Thank you. If you're looking for more resources, head on over to partywithalaser.com where you'll find show notes, all the links from today's episode, the blog, and so much more. If this episode was helpful for you, awesome. The greatest compliment I could receive from you is a rate, review, and subscribe on the podcast. Not only will this allow us to connect again on future episodes, it lets me know that I'm providing you with value, information, and helps other people find this content more easily. I'm truly appreciative of your support. Have a great day and see you next time.
BN. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
But more than you think is possible in 5 years.
Mom.
Yes, sweetie.
Mom, I was wondering, can I jump something like paper? Can I jump paper, please?